Hello, welcome to part two. This should say using elimination to classify systems. We're going to use the same method we used in the last video to decide what type of system we have. So it says two systems are below. For each system, choose the best description. So we have to solve it. So we're going to solve these guys. And so today we're going to mainly focus on solving using elimination. But here I have to first make sure that I get everything set up right, and I've got 3 terms on this side and 0 on the other. So I'm going to add 8 to both sides because that balances out my equation. And when I do that, I get a new equation. So my new system, which really doesn't change, it's the same system. My new equation, correct equation, if I could draw a bracket today, is negative x plus 2y equals 8, and then I also get x minus 2y equals negative 8. And so to solve these using elimination, I'm just going to add them together because they all have opposites. Negative x plus x is 0, 2 plus negative 2 is 0, 8 plus negative 8 is 0. So I have 0 equals 0, which means that the solution has infinitely many solutions. When I have infinitely many solutions, I've got to solve for slope-intercept form. Because they want the equation. So I'm going to pick one of my equations. Let's choose the bottom one. So we're going to solve this guy for slope-intercept form. So I'm going to say x, excuse me, my brain got ahead of me, x minus 2y equals negative 8. Subtract x, negative 2y equals negative 8, excuse me, negative x minus 8. Divide both sides by negative 2. Y equals 1/2 x plus 4. So that's what goes here. Y equals 1/2 x plus 4. It's just the equation of both lines. Let's solve the next one. Everything's set up really nicely for us, so we're going to add this system together. I get x plus negative x is 0, negative 2 plus 2 is 0, and negative 4 plus 4 equals negative 8. Well, here I have 0 plus 0 equals negative 8, and that's not true, so the system has no solutions. So for this, just perform your eliminations, and then if it's one or the other, if it's a system that has infinitely many solutions, make sure you find the equation that it's equal to. Let's look at one more example. For each system given below, choose the best description. So here I have my two systems. I need to solve them. So I'm just going to add them together to see what happens here. So when I add them, 3 plus negative 3 is 0. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. Negative 3 plus 3 is negative 9. 0 plus 0 is negative 9 is not true, so the system has no solutions. Here I have my 9 hanging out over here, so I need to get to their sides. So I'm going to add 9 to both sides so that I can have a system set up to solve. When I do, my new system yields negative 3x plus y equals negative 9, and 3x minus y equals positive 9. Since everything has an opposite, I'm going to add them together and see what happens. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. 1y plus negative 1y is 0y, and negative 9 plus 9 is 0. So this system has infinitely many solutions because 0 does equal 0, so it's all real numbers. And then I'm going to solve one of my equations for slope-intercept form. Because it's asking for the equation. They must satisfy the following equation, which is what we're looking for. I'm going to use this equation here because it's set up the best to do it. So it's negative 3x plus y equals negative 9. I'm going to add 3x to both sides. And I get y equals 3x minus 9, which is what goes here, 3x minus 9. And we're done. So just remember, do your elimination or solve a little bit here to get what you need to do your elimination, and you're golden.